Hi everybody, my name's Bryn and I am a life coach specializing in the area of body image and stopping binge eating. I struggled with binge eating for over 10 years of my life and I'm happy to say I'm through it, and now I coach other women on the topic. Today I'm talking about kind of a fun thing. I'm a huge YouTube fan. I watch YouTube videos a lot when I'm working out, especially when I'm either looking for new ideas for strength training or when I'm doing cardio, and I love some specific influencers, and I thought it would be fun to talk about why I love these influencers. Today I'm going to talk about probably my top influencer right now in terms of the inspiration that I get from her and the ideas I get from her workouts, and it is Buffbunny or Heidi Somers. And actually it's kind of funny how I came across her. It was not the most uplifting reason, but I was a big fan of Nikki Blackketter and Christian Guzman, and I was watching that whole relationship saga unfold. YouTube drama is a whole different topic. It's kind of interesting, I hate to say it, but it's definitely the way that I came across Heidi because she got in the mix. And I won't go into it, we don't need to fuel any more drama, but the blessing out of that drama is that I ended up seeing Heidi or Buffbunny's videos, and I was kind of hooked right from the beginning. So from my perspective as a life coach in the world of body image and body positivity, I wanted to tell you why I think this fitness YouTuber is so inspirational, and I think she's a really good influence. So, number one, she is from a small town in Alaska and she was homeschooled. She's got a very wholesome background and I relate to that so much. I'm from a small town in western North Dakota and that really shaped who I am, and there's a work ethic and just a shelteredness that is really beneficial. I've kept that work ethic and what I learned growing up in that little small town really close to my heart, and I value it a lot looking back in what that gave to me. So I just love that part of her. Side note, and what I like in particular, especially from my coaching standpoint, is her emphasis on intuitive eating. There are a lot of fitness YouTubers that got their platform because they were prepping for intense bikini competitions, and a lot of times that involves tracking the food down to the gram, and that isn't necessarily healthy. One of the main triggers for binge eating is restricting or going on a diet, so it makes me nervous when I see people tracking their food so religiously. I was definitely somebody who did that, and the pendulum effect of it, that it created from being really strict and then being way on the other end eating fast food and feeling really gross on Monday morning is very real. And so when I see people eating intuitively, talking about intuitive eating, I'm just very happy to see that getting across. So yay Heidi for promoting that healthy approach to eating. Another thing that I really like about her is she has her own business. She owns an apparel line called Buffbunny, and she said herself that she bootstrapped it. She did not take any outside funding, and she worked really hard, and I get the sense that she really actually runs this business. She's really behind the scenes. She's the one working on the website and uploading the photos. She's helping take the photos and set up photo shoots, and she has a warehouse. All this stuff is very impressive to me. She's really running a brick and mortar and online business. Fantastic. As somebody who's an entrepreneur myself, I love seeing women out there hustling and being transparent about the hustle that it takes. So love that. She's such a good influence for other women in that area. Another thing is just in general, she shows how to really balance fitness and life. Because she's an influencer, she's always going on these exotic trips and she's very busy with a lot of travel, and she always shows herself working out in the hotel room or in the hotel gym. She really makes an effort to stay active on the road, and that is such a good thing to show people who are finding a hard time fitting their fitness and their movement and their health into their lifestyle. So I love that Heidi shows how she just makes it happen. Sometimes it's just a body weight workout, sometimes she finds an actual gym on the road. It doesn't hurt that her career is staying fit, probably very motivating, but still I think she does a fantastic job of showing balance. Another thing I love about her, which I wish I had a dose of this, which was she's so incredibly bubbly and optimistic. Wow. At first it was a little jarring in a way. I was like, I don't know if I can relate to this just overflowing sense of happiness that she has, but it seems very authentic, and there is a lot more dimension to her than you would just see right away from the bubbly personality. I think it's just when you're having a bad day or you want some motivation to work out, putting on one of Heidi's videos instantly makes you smile, and you get a contact high from her big smile. So that's another thing I love about her, and she's a positive influence. And the last thing I wanted to bring up is, sure, there was a little bit of drama in the beginning of her relationship and how it started because it was a public YouTube relationship, which it feels funny even talking about it because I'm like this in my 30s talking about it, but it's very interesting to people, and people got so wrapped up in this internet drama between these fitness influencers and their relationship. But what I see in her relationship between her and Christian, who's another influencer, is it's very sweet, very heartwarming, and it's very equal. I love that they're showcasing a relationship that shows that it's mutually supportive. He has a very important business, a big business, but it seems to me that he really supports her business as well, which is large and impressive too. So you don't see her kind of putting the brakes on her dreams or, you know, closing down Buff Bunny to be a part of his business. I like that they both have their dreams and they support each other forward, because in this world we need to be shown relationships that are like that, as opposed to this any sort of, you know, dominant and submissive relationship, or relationships that are just kind of out of date. So I appreciate that. I think it's, again, a great influence. I keep using the word influence because she's an influencer. Overall, this is my super positive review of Buff Bunny. She's a welcome person in my feed. She's gotten me through a lot of cardio sessions, and I love seeing her different routines as well. It gives me ideas of how to add new things to my strength training routine and to just keep it interesting. So hooray for Buff Bunny. If you haven't followed her, go check her out. And this is a new channel for me, so feel free to subscribe and click notifications. I'll be coming to hopefully regularly and talk about topics around body image, binge eating, and really how to live free from food and just have this free life where you're really embracing everything you want and feeling good in your skin. So thanks so much.